Hey everybody, welcome back. Kit here, and we are on Hope's part of the first official big meaty episode of the Strangerville arc. So if you saw Andy's part, you will know that Hope's been up to some stuff. Yeah, he's not liking it. So yeah, let's dive into it, shall we? Let's see what Hope has been up to. Well, Strangerville is certainly thrilling. My nerves on taking this assignment have begun to have begun to get overtaken by the excitement of adventure. I guess I am a closet thrill junkie, perhaps. How cliche. The bookworm turned adventurer. The bar is a bit dingy and small. A real military watering hole. I had a few questions, as someone new to town. Like, what was up with the crater in the desert? Why does the sky glow strangely at night? What was their opinion on the gossip of a strange science lab at the crater? But every single attempt I made at these questions got dodged. Every last one. Strange. Then there was this guy in the knight armor. He said he was just there for discount drinks. I will be keeping my eye on him. And I can already tell Andy is getting suspicious of my inquiries. Which brings me to the next day and to this guy. Andy is off to work and so am I. Because my gut feeling has only gotten stronger and this man here cinches it. What is with that face? The walk? Or dance? It's bizarre, discomforting, and he is drooling as he passes me. But perhaps he got bit by a snake or something. I need to rule that out. Hello, sir. Are you all right? Water is good. Water is life. Yes, sir, I suppose it is. Sir, are you well? Do you need a doctor? Water is good. Water is life. I could only stare at his neck as it twisted strangely, every single bone creaking and popping in his spine. Sir, did you just break your neck? Let her embrace you. He said in a perfectly normal voice, but before I could inquire what the plum that meant, water is good, water is life. What could have caused this weird, robotic, large, googly-eyed weirdo to be the way he is? I tried to get his name or to get help, but no one was around, and the cell reception in this part of town is spotty. Really, the entire town, actually. Thankfully, the firm sent me a satellite phone. My contact said that the military jams the cell towers in the area. I didn't really believe that at first, but now I am definitely seeing strangeness everywhere in Strangerville. Like that very strange little bulb sprouting from the dirt. The coloration much like what was happening under my bed at the house. I studied it, did some sketches, took some photos. I didn't dare touch it or get too close, though, not without some sort of protective wear. No plants are that color in nature, at least the nature I studied in high school. Curiouser and curiouser. What have I stumbled upon, I wonder? Ah, yes. A lovely selfie showing the absolute level of concern and acne that I have. When does acne go away? Mine seems to be taking forever. But I continue taking my photos for both myself, the firm, and my publisher, all to be used in some way, shape, or regard later. And eventually I found this adorable little curio shop near the trailer park. It was just on the edge of town, isolated and absolutely kooky. The fiction nerd in me loved it. I need some of those alien masks for my room, and that cowplant skull, OMG. I met the fellow nerd behind the counter. His name was Erwin Prize. Prize? Nice hat. I had to compliment it. Was it quirky? Oh, absolutely. But it fit the curio shop theme, and besides, it definitely had a Weirder Things vibe to it. Thanks. Aw, he's shy. When I got home, I got straight to writing Strangerville, First Impressions, and spent a good portion of the next few days outlining my notes and chapters and everything. I love writing. It's a whole different world, one of my own design. Andy had a tiring first day in the military, but he's loving it so far. I haven't seen him smile this big in a long time. He also took care of our first load of laundry, while having a strange rash that went away a few hours after he got it. Apparently, he had to get vaccines in the military, and they are still affecting him. Goodness gracious, what is in them? And when Andy went back to sleep, I got dressed and decided to go back to the bar, armed with some new toys the firm sent me. Andy thinks my publisher sent me a new writing setup, but it was the best I could come up with on such short notice. I didn't know they were going to send me listening devices. Maybe staying with my military brother was not the best idea after all. Never mind. Time to make some new friends. Something strange is going on, and they're going to help me figure it out. One hug here. Back pat there. It probably should concern me how me, a total noob at this, can be so good. Or they are just bad at being observant. It's the latter, right? Definitely. Andy seems really tired and out of it tonight. He came in to join me while I worked on my book and didn't even ask me about why I was dressed up, if I had left the house, anything, or pester me about the glowing plant under my bed that I wanted to keep until further notice. It was all I could do to get him to tell me about his day and the next round of vaccines they gave him. I know he's not thrilled with me snooping around, so I just won't tell him what I plan to do next. What he doesn't know can't hurt him, right? Dun dun dun. And yes, I am so leaving you on a cliffhanger. Yeah. So, Hope is already dabbling into some pretty sketchy stuff, but she's seeing a lot of sketchy stuff. I mean, that man, like, water is good, water is life. What does that mean? What does that mean? Let her embrace you? I don't know who she is, but I'm not sure I'd like to do that. Not if you're walking like that. I don't want to walk like that. Oh, man. And then the strange bulbs around town? Like, come on, Andy. How come you haven't seen those yet? And then anytime she asks questions, it just gets dodgy. I mean, hey, she gets it. Like, military personnel, you gotta be, like, super suspicious and, like, secretive and stuff. But it's just, like, you could just say it's just, like, labs where they work on nuclear stuff. I mean, come on. Like, at least give it a somewhat convincing argument, Oh, man. And then listening devices. Oh, Hope, honey, if you get caught, ooh. But only time will tell. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me and the Brooks for this week. Tune back in next week to see what Hope does, because it's going to be immediately, like, first thing in her episode is what she does. So yeah, yes, I'm being mean and leaving you on a cliffhanger, but it's only for a little while. So yeah, but hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I am having a blast. yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and have a great week, guys. And don't forget, where waters flow, like seas grow. Bye!